Welcome back to Triton High School. We had some difficulty getting launched here, but we are launched, ladies and gentlemen. And it's time for the Blazers to take another step toward Indianapolis as they face the Vikings of North White. And this time the Blazers have the home jerseys on. Drake and Dalton Fleck, Luke Diener, Connor Kane, and Oscar Maravilla. For the Vikings in the royal blue uniforms, traveling left to right. On your mark, get set, go. Tapped high in the air, taken down by Drake Fleck, and the Vikings have it moving left to right as we see it and as you folks hear it. Dalton Fleck across into the front court outside right. Plays it over to the left side for Luke Diener. Luke against Braxton Miller, works his way to the right, now gives it to Drake Fleck. Fleck on the move to the left, jumped at by Smallwood in a switch. Back outside, Dalton Fleck on the move to the left. Dalton Fleck holds and looks, whips the pass underneath to Maravilla. Maravilla double team, goes up high and shoots it in. Two 2-0 Vikings as Zeke comes right down the lane and shoots it up. Nope, but a foul called. Good aggressive drive by Ryan Fazekas, and he'll shoot two. 7:27 remains in the first period. Oscar Maravilla with a foul. That's his first and the first team foul. Ryan Fazekas to the free throw line on the way good. 2-1 our score and 7:27 remaining in the opening period. Fazekas again good. We're tied at 2. In the 2-2 tie, Drake Fleck hustles it up against Nate Flores. Fleck on the move, right to left. Jumped at in the switch again by Smallwood, and Smallwood picked his pocket. Smallwood on the fly all the way. Lefty layup short. Rebound, Richie Mitchell goes back up and missed it. Rebound comes down to the Vikings as Connor Kane hustles it down. North White got here with an overtime victory over Culver, and the Blazers blew out Blackhawk Christian to get to this point. Drake Fleck on the right side, driving right baseline, fadeaway jumper short. Rebound comes down to Maravilla. Double fake on Fazekas, he shoots it in. Maravilla makes it 4-2, and we get a travel. Drake Fleck brings it up. Fleck across into the front court, plays it left corner to Luke Diener. Diener with a fake on Braxton Miller, works his way to the right side. Dalton Fleck fakes on Richie Mitchell and comes back outside. And now a lob pass to Luke Diener in the right corner. Diener holds, now comes back outside. Diener with a fake, holds and looks. Now Dalton Fleck comes to get it on the move right to left. Dalton Fleck on the drive in on Fazekas, high up the glass, good again. 6-2 in favor of the Vikings. Zeke with a straight on three. Not that time off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Dalton Fleck. Or to Drake Fleck. Here's Dalton Fleck on the fly into the front court. Pitches it back to Luke Diener. He traveled.
For the Vikings, number 22, Caleb Henderson on the lineup.
And now we get a substitution as Caleb Hendricks comes in. (6-2) our score. Smallwood has it this time outside to Braxton Miller. Miller lost the ball. Flores comes to get it. Flores pitches it right side to Richie Mitchell. Mitchell to Zeke. Fazekas driving, shoots it off the glass, no good. And a foul called on the floor. Oscar Maravilla with a foul. That's his second. And 2 fouls on the Vikings. We're early first, 5:34 opening period. Here's Flores in the right corner. Dump low right to Smallwood. Smallwood turns and fakes, gives it to Flores. Now to Zeke, 15-footer, no good. Rebound Smallwood, back up, yes, and a foul!
Basket was good.
Tyshawn Smallwood gets the basket. Levi Diener comes in. Oscar Maravilla with his third foul. So a pair of Dieners on the floor for North White. Smallwood gets ready. The lefty bends the knees and offers the free throw. No good off the back of the rim, and Levi Diener the rebound. 6-4 in favor of the Vikings, and 5:18 remaining in the opening period. Here's a three for Fleck off the back of the rim. Rebound Nate Flores. Blazers look to tie or take the lead with a long one. Here come the Blazers right to left. Richie Mitchell comes down to the right corner and hands it to Braxton Miller. Back to Mitchell on the right wing. Zeke has it in the corner. Vasikas on the drive all the way in. 10-foot floater. Banked it out. Rebound comes down to Connor Kane. Vikings on the fly, leading by 2 and 4:50 for the first. Dalton Fleck has it outside. Between the rings, plays it to Luke Diener outside left. Diener on the drive, hops in the lane. Scoop layup. Good and a foul. They're going to fouls on Smallwood.
Basket is good by Luke Diener. Fouls on number 45, ties on Smallwood. His first. Team first.
First foul on Smallwood. First foul on the Blazers. Drake Fleck returns. Dalton Fleck goes out. 8-4 in favor of the Vikings. 4:40 for the first. Free throw on the way. Good. 9-4 in favor of the Vikings. 4:35 for the period. Here's Vasikas with a spin, and he traveled. Vikings have the ball moving left to right in the royal blue uniforms. They lead 9-4, 4:28 for the first period. Luke Diener on the drive left baseline. Out to Drake Fleck for three. Good. 8 in a row by the Vikings. They lead 12-4 and 4:18 for the first. Mitchell dancing on the dribble, plays it over to the right side for Braxton Miller. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell wraparound dribble, attacks the lane, lefty layup, too long. Rebound Smallwood, back up, yes. 12-6 our score, 3:58 for the period. Drake Fleck pitches it back outside to Caleb Hendricks. Hendricks has it back on his way to the left. Hendricks to Luke Diener, left of the key. Diener hands it back outside to Connor Kane. Kane works it left of the lane. Back out Diener, right wing three, too long. Rebound chased down by Mitchell. Run to Flores, right hand layup, reverse, missed. Rebound comes down to the Vikings. They're missing a lot of layups early. This happened against Washington Township. Diener on the drive to the baseline. Left it short. Zeke the rebound. Here comes Ryan Vasikas on the push. Lob ahead Richie Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly. Lays it in. And a timeout call by the Vikings immediately. Each time the Blazers have played here in this tournament, they have found themselves trailing at some point, but they have gotten themselves back together. And now they're within 4, 12-8, and 3:19 remaining in the opening period of play. Want to join and thank everybody for joining us here on the Arena Sports Network. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana, servicing Northwest Indiana since 1991. Give a call to 219-884-4600 and talk to my buddy Dave McCann during business hours. 12-8 our score. North White the lead in the ball. 3:18 for the first. Across into the front court is Drake Fleck. Fleck to Dalton. Fleck has it between the rings against Nate Flores. Flores comes to get him. Drake Fleck on the move to the left. Fleck on the drive. Left of the lane. Lost the ball. Jump pass back out. Luke Diener left wing three. Good. They are hot early. They've hit 3 3-point field goals. 15-8 our score as Ryan Vasikas has it off to the left. Vasikas comes back outside. Lob pass Richie Mitchell in the left corner. Mitchell directing traffic between the rings. 2:45 for the period. Lob pass Richie Mitchell. Left wing three. Nope. Rebound Luke Diener. And now the Vikings have the ball up by 7 and 2:35 for the opening period. Drake Fleck on the move to the right, crosses back to the left, and Mitchell picks his pocket. Richie Mitchell on the fly against Drake Fleck. Lays it up. Nope. Out of bounds, belongs to the Vikings. And no foul called there either. Donovan Garlett's not happy with the call. Vikings 15, Blazers 8, 2:25 left, opening period of play. Dalton Fleck brings it up against Richie Mitchell. Fleck across into the front court on his way to the left. Jumped at by Smallwood. Dalton Fleck with a dribble, plays it right side to Connor Kane. 15-footer, bank no. Smallwood the rebound. Blazers can come within 5 with 2 minutes left in the opening period. Braxton Miller stops. Lob pass left side Flores, left corner Fazekas. Back outside Braxton Miller, now to Richie Mitchell. Mitchell underneath to Zeke. He had his pocket picked by Levi Diener. Early turnovers again. We saw this against Washington Township, and we saw this against Gary 21st Century, and each time the Blazers have recovered. Cameron Hall will come on for the Blazers in just a moment. Out of bounds, it will stay with the Vikings. Javante Peels and Cameron Hall come in. Richie Mitchell and Tyshawn Smallwood will get a breather. In play, it comes to Caleb Hendricks. Hendricks between the rings, guarded by Fazekas. Over to Dalton Fleck on the right wing, guarded by Cameron Hall. Peels jumps out in the switch. Fleck plays it to Drake Fleck on the left wing. 1:28 for the quarter. Drake Fleck with a wraparound dribble. Fakes again. Luke Diener out front. Diener shuffled his feet, no travel. Diener works it right in the lane, picks up his dribble. Diener with a fake. Now comes back outside to Dalton Fleck. Fleck on the drive to the baseline. His shot is blocked with a foul call. That foul is charged to Braxton Miller. That's his first, and 2 fouls on the Blazers here in the first half. Dalton Fleck to the free throw line. He offers the first one here, missed it. 15-8 our score, 1:14 for the first. Maybe down 7, but it is early. Fleck again, got it. He splits a pair. 16-8. North White the lead. Marquette Catholic the ball as Ryan Fazekas has it outside left to Braxton Miller. Over to the right side for Flores. Back to Miller. Miller left of the lane. Bounce pass Flores, right baseline. Drives in. Dump pass Cameron Hall. Layup is out. Rebound underneath. Taken down by Cameron Hall. Shovel pass Nate Flores. He backs up and he traveled. Connor Kane comes in for North White, and out goes Drake Fleck. 16-8, North White the lead, 51.6 left in the opening period of play. This is the 2014 IHSAA Regional Championship game. IHSAA Regional Championship game featuring your Blazers, presented by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana. Here comes Luke Diener with a spin. No travel called there. 15-footer. Peel says get it out of here. Cameron Hall gets it. Hall on the fly. His bounce pass picked off, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blazers with 34.1 left in the opening period. The Blazers have won their last 9 games. They come into Zeke. Zeke on the drive, right of the lane, jumper on the way. Good. That ends the drought. Blazers stay within 6, 16-10, 25 seconds opening period. As Fleck comes across into the front court. Plays it right side for Hendricks. Hendricks works his way on from right to left. Hendricks outside, finds Dalton Fleck. 12 seconds for the quarter. And Flores picked his pocket. Flores on the drive all the way, lays it in. 4-point game, and the Blazers are back in it. And that will probably close the quarter as Hendricks up the far sideline, spins, and lets a shot go, and a foul with 0.3 of a second remaining, and it's 3 free throws. Do you believe that? Nate Flores picks up the foul, his first and the third team foul. 0.3 of a second remaining. Caleb Hendricks will step to the line. Hendricks gets ready, offers the first one. 16-12, North White the lead. Free throw number 2, got it. Drake Fleck comes in, and Caleb Hendricks goes out. It was only a 2-shot foul, not a 3-shot foul, and that'll close the quarter. So the Vikings find themselves up by 5, but it's a long way to go, and these Blazers have come back before. Your score at the end of 1. North White 17, Marquette Catholic 12. This is the 2014 IHSAA Regional Championship game from Triton High School in Bourbon, Indiana, featuring your Marquette Catholic Blazers, and it's driven by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana. Quality products from Bridgestone, Firestone, and great service is what sets U.S. Tire and Automotive apart. Our service department specializes in brake service alignments and oil changes for customers just like you. Come pay us a visit at 3350 Grant Street in Gary, Indiana, or call 219-884-4600, or visit us online at ustire-auto.com. Ready for the second quarter. The Blazers have it, moving from right to left in the home whites. Navy blue numbers trimmed in gold. They'll come back with Fazekas, Mitchell, Kyron Miller on the floor for the first time. Braxton Miller and Javonte Peels. Zeke is left of the lane. Touch pass, Javonte Peels. He lays it in and draws the foul. Great job by the Blazers, slicing the Vikings to pieces. And Javonte Peels will head to the line to try to make it a 2-point game. Connor Kane with a foul. That's his second. Peels free throw. Good. 2-point game. So the Vikings have it, moving left to right. Drake Fleck in the front court. Series of fakes. Now finds Dalton Fleck on the drive to the right baseline. Hands it off underneath. Layup good for Maravilla. 19-15, Blazers come right back. Here comes Mitchell. Shovel past Kyron Miller. Missed the layup. Ball tipped outside. Fazekas able to get it. 18-footer. No good. Rebound comes down to Connor Kane. 4-point North White lead. 7:25 for the half. Here comes Fleck. 20-footer right of the key. Bullseye. Dalton Fleck extends the lead back to 6. 21-15 and 7:15 for the half. Braxton Miller plays it to Richie Mitchell. Back to Miller on the left wing. Cross-court right side, Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Out to Fazekas. Fazekas to the right corner for Peels. Back to Fazekas on the right wing. Cross-court left side, Braxton Miller. Up top, Mitchell with a fake. Mitchell on the drive all the way. Lean in, flip good. 4-point game. Richie Mitchell with his first bucket of the game. And the Blazers stay within 4. 6:50 for the half. Dalton Fleck on the move to the right. Plays it right side to Luke Diener. Diener with a fake. Fazekas traps him. Diener fakes again. Pitches it back to Drake Fleck. Fleck walk, no call. Now they lob it underneath, and Kyron Miller a steal. A hoop makes it a 2-point game as the Blazers look to settle down even more and get their act even more together. They trail by only 4. A pass intended for Fazekas was picked off as they packed the lane. Dalton Fleck in the front court with the Vikings up by 4. Peels nearly picked his pocket. Steele nearly picked his pocket. Dalton Fleck pulls up for 3, and he missed it. And the rebound, Maravilla backs his way in and shoots it in. No answer for Maravilla as of yet. He's got 10. 23-17. Blazers down 6. Only 2 minutes gone in the second period. Kyron Miller on the left side, back out to Mitchell. Right side, Braxton Miller. Fazekas at the free throw line, back to Miller. A right wing 3. Yeah! There's the 3-point shooting we were looking for. And it's a 3-point lead, 23-20 and 5:44 left in the half. In the front court is Dalton Fleck. Dalton Fleck with a right-handed dribble, crosses over, works it left of the lane, pitches it back out to Drake Fleck, lead in 15-footer short. Mitchell the rebound. Hoop makes it a 1-point game. They run ahead to Kyron Miller on the right, reverse layup, no, but a foul call. Good job by Kyron Miller leaking out on the break. Richie Mitchell was able to get the pass to him. Luke Diener with a foul. That's his first and the team's 5th foul. And to the free throw line comes Kyron Miller. See if he can get these. Miller's free throw, no good. Tyshawn Smallwood back in. Peels takes a break. Peels gave this team a lift. Big time. Timeout called by the Vikings. It's a full. We'll take it with him. 5:29 left in the half. North White 23, Marquette Catholic 20. This is the 2014 IHSAA Regional Championship game featuring your Marquette Catholic Blazers, and it's driven by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana.
At U.S. Tire and Automotive, you'll find passenger tires, performance tires, truck and SUV tires, and more from proven brands including Bridgestone, Firestone, and other leading industry names. Conveniently located in Gary, Indiana, and providing great service to customers in Gary, Griffith, Hammond, Munster, and Highland, Indiana, U.S. Tire and Automotive offers brake service, alignments, oil changes, shocks and struts, tune-ups, and other valuable services to get your car, truck, minivan, or SUV back on the road. Give us a call at 219-884-4600 or drop us an email at info@ustire-auto.com. Mention this ad and receive a 10% discount on auto work or ask about our tire specials. U.S. Tire and Auto, servicing Gary, Indiana and Northwest Indiana since 1991.
Welcome back to Triton High School here in Bourbon, Indiana. Brian Snow here with you. North White 23, Marquette Catholic 20. As the Blazers look to continue their magical ride through the IHSAA state playoffs, Kyron Miller missed the first free throw before our timeout. He'll have a second one. It's on the way. It is in and out. The rebound chased down, and a foul on Tyshawn Smallwood. How the heck is that a foul? No, it's not a foul. It is just simply out of bounds to North White. And now the Blazers will turn on the full court pressure. Connor Kane looks to come in. He comes into Dalton Fleck. Dalton Fleck brings it up against Richie Mitchell. It's still a 3-point Viking lead, 23-20, 5:19 for the half. For the first time for North White, we see Ty Maddox. They get it underneath. Maravilla lays it in again. He's got a dozen. 25-20. Here's Braxton Miller on the move to the left. Back to Fazekas. Outside right, Richie Mitchell. Mitchell with a left-handed dribble. A lob pass left corner, Braxton Miller. Back outside to Mitchell. Mitchell jump past Braxton Miller. Long three. Bullseye! From the left wing. And it's a 2-point game with 4:48 remaining in the half. Vikings go inside. Blazers go outside and get an extra point in the process. Here comes Dalton Fleck. Hands it to Hendricks. Hendricks outside, guarded by Braxton Miller. They jump at him in a trap. And no 5-second count either. Maravilla hands it to Dalton Fleck. Dalton Fleck outside left. Fleck stops top of the circle against Richie Mitchell. A dump pass underneath to Maravilla. Backs in on Fazekas. Runs him over. Nothing called. He lays it in. He's got 14. Lead is 4. 27-23 and 4:12 for the half. They're throwing everything they can at the Blazers. Here's Fazekas. Right baseline jump. Rimming. Get in there. It won't. Rebound tap to Kyron Miller. Miller is fouled. Luke Diener comes back for the Vikings. Connor Kane goes out. Maddox with the foul for North White. That's his first. 6 fouls on the Vikings. Mitchell, top of the circle. Kyron Miller in the right corner. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell accelerates right down the lane. Lefty layup. Nope. Follow Smallwood. Good 2-point game. That's how you attack the glass. And I think the Blazers are starting to figure out what they need to do. 27-25, 3:44 left in the first half of play. Whip pass underneath out of bounds. Blazer ball with a chance to tie. (27-25) North White by 2, but the Blazers with a chance to tie. Braxton Miller off to the right, or within the 3, they can get the lead. A bounce pass left corner to Kyron Miller. Lob pass back outside Mitchell. Fazekas at the free throw line, working in from the left. Shoots it off the glass. Nope. Follow Smallwood. Good tie game. (27 apiece and 3:15 remaining in the first half. Hendricks has it in the right corner. Braxton Miller nearly came up with a steal. Diener pull up 15-footer short. Rebound Fazekas. Fazekas comes out on the dribble. Fazekas on the drive. Underneath Kyron Miller. Double fake. His shot blocked. Miller gets it back. Lays it in. Blazers lead. Kyron Miller with 3 points in the game, and the Blazers have come all the way back from 8 down, and they lead by 2 with 2:48 left in the half. Dalton Fleck has it out front. Place it to the right side for Hendricks. Hendricks to the free throw line. Dalton Fleck, left corner three. Short. Rebound Braxton Miller. Hands to Kyron Miller. Miller in the front court. Finds Fazekas. Right baseline jump. Short. Rebound Richie Mitchell. Back up. Yes, and the Blazers will go up by 4. 31-27. Timeout call by the Vikings. It's a 30, and we will keep it here. The Blazers, down by as many as 8 in this game, have scored the last 8 points, and they lead 31-27. Nate Flores will come back for the Blazers in just a moment. We hope that you're enjoying this one on the Arena Sports Network. Our official website is thearenasportsnetwork.com. All the stats, facts, and figures, feature stories, and now live broadcast featuring your favorite teams in Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana. The Arena Sports Network, the Quad County experience, and bringing the spotlight back to the student athlete. Peels and Flores back on for the Blazers. So it's Peels, Flores, Mitchell, Smallwood, and Kyron Miller. 31-27, the Blazers lead by 4, and now they turn the pressure on as Drake Fleck brings it up against Nate Flores. Fleck across into the front court. Fleck picks up his dribble, lobs it right side, tip, fumbled back in, and a foul on Smallwood. His second. That's only the 14th foul on the Blazers. They tried to get it into Maravilla again. Fourth foul on the Blazers. Malcolm Reed will come on for the Blazers for Smallwood. Right baseline. Drake Fleck looks to come in. Against a 5-second count, they come into Connor Kane. Kane comes outside. Travel. Blazers with the ball up by 4, 2:08 for the half. This is usually the point where the Blazers have gotten it together here in this playoff run. Flores on the left wing to Peels on the left baseline. Lob pass back outside. Richie Mitchell deep on the right wing. Richie Mitchell, a crossover dribble, now finds Nate Flores. Flores back to Mitchell. He attacks. Right corner, Miller's three. Too long. Rebound, Peels. He follows it in. Brother Peels with his first basket. 3 in the game for him. 33-27. Blazers lead by 6. They've scored 10 in a row. 95 seconds left in the first half. Lob pass back, Connor Kane. Missed steal, Kyron Miller. Kane on the drive, right baseline, shoots it in. Right back come the Blazers, leading by 4. Mitchell attacks down the lane. Lefty layup short. Rebound comes down to Maddox. 1:20 for the first half. Drake Fleck across into the front court against Flores. Fleck on the drive, spins right baseline, picks up his dribble, finds Connor Kane. Kane on the drive against Peels, backs in. He is fouled by Javonte Peels. Javonte Peels with the foul. That's his first and the 15th foul. Connor Kane offers the free throw. Good. 33-30. Levi Diener and Dalton Fleck come back for the Vikings. Out goes Drake Fleck and out goes Maravilla. Free throw number 2. Score it. 33-31. It's a 2-point Blazer lead. They were up 6 a moment ago. Outside Richie Mitchell as we come down to the U.S. Tire and Auto final minute. Flores jump pass back outside to Mitchell. Now remember, they led by 8 in the first half against Blackhawk Christian, only to see Blackhawk Christian come back and tie it. Mitchell has it out front. 47 seconds left. Here's Flores on the left wing. He comes up shooting. His shot's blocked. Flores able to get it back. Attacks left baseline all the way to the hoop. Lays it in. Right back at us comes, says Nick Flores. It's a 4-point lead. 35 seconds left in the first half. And you can expect North White to use the clock. Luke Diener has it on the left wing. Under 30 seconds for the half. Diener out front. Turns on Peels. Right corner, three. Too long. Peels gets the rebound. Blazers on the push. Peels with the bounce pass. Oh, what a pass to Kyron Miller. He lays it in. What a pass from Brother Peels. He gets the assist. Kyron Miller the layup. It's a 6-point lead. Got to finish the half defensively. Here comes Dalton Fleck to Diener. A left corner three. In and out. Rebound Peels. They got 5 seconds. Ahead to Kyron Miller all the way. And he lays it in. And the Blazers take an 8-point lead into the half. That is how you finish the first half, ladies and gentlemen. 2 terrific plays by Javonte Brother Peels. And the Blazers take an 8-point lead into intermission. The score at the end of the first half, Blazers 39 and the Vikings 31. We'll come back with the U.S. Tire and Auto halftime report on the opposite side of this. You're listening to the 2014 IHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Championship featuring your Marquette Catholic Blazers, driven by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana.
How do you turn a batter into a hitter? With Slugmaster Hitting Stations. Slugmaster Hitting Stations are the most effective and durable baseball and softball batting practice devices available. Versatile, compact, and easy to use, they are excellent tools for ball player at any skill level. Attached to any pole or post for an instant hitting station. Use it at the ballpark, at home, or anywhere you want to get some hits in. Work the strike zone, top to bottom, in and out. The most complete workout year-round, indoors or outdoors, teams or individuals. Slugmaster equipment is constructed from high-grade steel. The rugged design means years and years of use. Slugmaster equipment is used by youth, high school, college, and professional ball players. For more information or to place your order, call 708-705-7354 or visit slugmaster.com. Slugmaster Baseball and Softball Hitting Aids, turning batters into hitters. At Gaucho's Brazilian Steakhouse, guests are immersed in a heritage started long ago in the Rio Grande do Sul region of Brazil. Amid the relaxing, intimate atmosphere, Gauchos roam from table to table with skewers of slow-roasted meats that are cooked over an open mesquite flame. These delicacies are served tableside, creating a bountiful feast and a unique dining experience. We feature an all-you-care-to-eat selection of 12 grilled meats that include top sirloin, picanha, chicken parmesan, chicken wrapped in bacon, pork tenderloin, pork parmesan, filet wrapped in bacon, Brazilian beef tender, turkey, lamb, and the chef's choice. With traditional flair, the Gauchos slice portions from skewers of our feasts of meats. For that extra special dining experience, Gauchos also offers a nightly seafood feast that includes crab legs, fried shrimp, sauteed shrimp, perch, tilapia, and the catch of the day. As is customary, guests can have as little or as much as they want. There's no need to drive to Chicago to find a restaurant with authentic other country flair. We're located on the historic Lincoln Highway in beautiful Valparaiso, Indiana, just minutes from I-65, I-80, and many major state roads. Gaucho's is open daily for dinner at 4 p.m. and for lunch on Saturday and Sunday at 11 a.m. For reservations, call 219-759-1100. That's 219-759-1100. Gaucho's Brazilian Steakhouse of Valparaiso. Have you had the Gaucho's experience?
Great first half completed by the Blazers. They found themselves down by 8, 16-8 in the first period, and now they lead by 8 here at halftime as they play for a spot in semi-state here in Indiana. Welcome back to our coverage of the IHSAA Boys Basketball Tournament, driven by U.S. Tire and Auto. And it is now time for the Slugmaster Halftime Report, brought to you by Slugmaster, baseball and softball hitting and training aids. Slugmaster, turning batters into hitters. First half stats look like this for North White. They were 12 of 24 from distance, 12 of 24 from the field, 2 of 8 from downtown, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 2 on the offensive glass. They had 3 assists, 8 turnovers, 3 blocks, 2 steals, and they were led in scoring by Oscar Maravilla, who finished with 12 points in the first half, and all 12 points came on the inside, something the Blazers look to fix. Luke Diener next with 6, including a 3-point field goal. Connor Kane with 4. Drake Fleck 3. Dalton Fleck had 5. Drake Fleck 3. And Caleb Hendricks with a point as he split a pair of free throws. For the Blazers, 17 of 37 in the first half. 2 of 4 from distance. 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 21 rebounds. 10 on the offensive glass. 6 assists. 5 steals. 6 assists, 5 turnovers, a block, 5 steals. And they were led in scoring by Tyshawn Smallwood, who picked up 8 points in the first half. Richie Mitchell, Braxton Miller, and Kyron Miller, each with 6. Ryan Facekas and Nate Flores, each with 4. Javante Peels came up with 5 big points. He had 2 big assists at the tail end of the first half that allowed the Blazers to stretch the lead from 2 to 8. And they're halfway home to semi-state. Your score at the end of the first half: Marquette Catholic 39 and North White 31. We thank you for listening to the Slugmaster Halftime Report, brought to you by Slugmaster, baseball and softball hitting and training aids. Slugmaster, turning batters into hitters. We come back with the second half in a moment as you are listening to the 2014 IHSAA Boys Regional Championship from Triton High School in Bourbon, Indiana, and it's driven by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana. Second half on the way on the Arena Sports Network.
There's still a place. There's still a place where performance is enhanced by extra effort, not by performance-enhancing drugs. There's still a place where contracts are between coaches and players, and the terms are non-negotiable. There's still a place where an edge is something you gain by working harder than your opponent. There's still a place where sport is pure. That place is the high school in your community. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we believe that while competition can be fierce, it doesn't change the fact that it's only a game. The goal may be to win, but the point is to have fun. And if you want to be reminded of just how great sports can be when they're played the right way, then the place to be is at a high school sporting event in your community. High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message made possible by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
At Strachan Van Til, we just made saving on groceries even easier with our new building blocks of value. Just look for the new icons all around the store to find our weekly advertised specials, everyday smart buys, exclusive limited time offers, new lower prices, and even extra rewards. These bright, colorful icons are all about building honest, uncomplicated value, one block at a time, and giving you more ways to save every day. To learn more, visit ValueMeansMore.com today.
My name is Matt Rencars, and I'm the founder of Fusion Ions. We are so confident that you're going to love our bands. We want you to try one risk-free so you can see for yourself how powerful these bands really are. Don't wait. Go to FusionIons.com to find out how you can receive your very own free Fusion Ions band. Take advantage before they are gone. FusionIons.com. That's FusionIonz.com.
Planning an upcoming event? The completely refurbished Diamond Club at U.S. Steel Yard is available year-round for birthday parties, wedding receptions, business meetings, conferences, and a wide variety of other activities. With a full-service bar and the ability to accommodate groups of up to 300 people, the Diamond Club is the perfect place to host your next event. Fully customizable food options through Aramark are also available. Call the Railcats at 219-882-2255 and have the Railcats fashion an event your friends, family, clients, or colleagues will never forget. The Gary South Shore Railcats, redefining fun.
Gigahertz, providing customers with excellent service since 2008. Computer problem? Leave it to the staff at Gigahertz, priding themselves with an unparalleled work ethic and continuing to offer customers the lowest prices around. Gigahertz services include PC repair, networking, PC setup, custom PC builds, pickup and delivery, in addition to in-home and in-office service. Get small to large business solutions, service contracts, and much more. Computer problems? Gigahertz. And that's where we come in. Gigahertz for your computer repair and solution needs. In-home, in-store, wherever it's convenient for you. Think your PC's infected? Gigahertz offers free virus diagnostics with most virus removals done in 48 hours or less. Plus, they'll optimize your PC. Take that, Best Buy. Give Gigahertz a call. 219-218-9323. That's 219-218-9323. Or log on to gigahertzpc.net. Gigahertz, and that's where we come in.
U.S. Tire and Automotive is an official sponsor of Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball coverage on the Arena Sports Network. U.S. Tire and Automotive has a variety of products and services that are instrumental to the health of your car, including our Tire Fitment Guide to help you find the correct size tires for your automobile. Our friendly service and staff will quickly outfit your vehicle with a high-quality tire that is right for you. Check out our tire and wheel catalog to give your vehicle the perfect fit. Mention this ad and receive a 10% discount on auto work and ask about our different tire specials. For more information, visit us online at ustire-auto.com or give us a call at 219-884-4600 or come and pay us a visit at 3350 Grant Street in Gary, Indiana. U.S. Tire and Auto, servicing Northwest Indiana since 1991.
Ready to go to the second half here from Bourbon, Indiana. Brian Snow here with you. Blazers 39, Vikings 31. As they have hit the lights above us. Ready for the second half. Fazekas, Smallwood, Flores, Mitchell, and Braxton Miller for the Blazers. This time the Vikings come right to left. They have the ball in the royal blue uniforms, white numbers trimmed in gold. Connor Kane, Luke Diener, Drake and Dalton Fleck, and Oscar Maravilla. And you can bet they're going to try to get inside to Maravilla. Let's see if the Blazers have an answer. Kane to come in play to Dalton Fleck in the backcourt. This time Vikings come right to left as we see it, and as you folks are listening along at home with us. On the right side, Drake Fleck against Nate Flores. Fleck on the drive, stops right in the lane. Lob pass back out to Luke Diener. Diener on the move to the left. Dump pass underneath from Maravilla. Runs over Fazekas, and Fazekas comes up with a steal. They run ahead to Flores. Flores stops right in the lane. Picks up his dribble and comes back outside to Z. On the left side, Braxton Miller 4-3. Yeah! Yeah! The Blazers have their biggest lead at 11 and 7:28 remaining in the third quarter, and they're trying to put this away early. Drake Fleck off to the right. Fleck with an up fake against Nate Flores. Now charges left of the lane. High up the glass. Good again. That's how they attacked in the first half. Now the Blazers sneak behind the defense to Flores. Lob pass back out to Smallwood. Right side Miller 4-3. No. Rebound tapped high in the air. Comes down to Drake Fleck. 9-point Blazer lead with 60 seconds gone in the third period. Drake Fleck outside right. Works it left of the lane. Underneath Maravilla. Mitchell commits the foul. He stripped Maravilla clean, and they're going to call Mitchell for the foul. First foul on Mitchell. First foul on the Blazers here in the second half. Drake Fleck to come in, baseline left. And he's still looking to come in. 5-second violation. Blazer ball. Great defense. They would not allow him to bring it in. (42-33), Blazers by 9, 6:54 for the third period. Richie Mitchell outside right. Back left, Braxton Miller. Touch pass, Ryan Fazekas. Left of the lane jumper. Bank no good. Rebound, Smallwood. Back up. Yes, it's an 11-point game. 44-33, Marquette Catholic by 11. 6:35 remaining in quarter number 3. Across into the front court is Dalton Fleck. Fleck on the move to the left. Hook pass, tip. Out to Connor Kane at the free throw line. Kane backs in. Flores picks his pocket. Flores on the drive to Mitchell. All the way. Shoots it in. The Blazers go up by 13 with 6:20 remaining in quarter number 3. Back come the Vikings right to left. In the front court is Drake Fleck. Crosses over, works it right in the lane. Ball's off his hand, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings with 6:12 remaining in the third period. Levi Diener comes on now for the Vikings. Connor Kane goes out. Something I'm beginning to notice that the Vikings look a little fatigued. They look to lob it in play, and they come into Dalton Fleck at the timeline. Drake Fleck has it back on the move to the right. Fleck on the drive. Fall away jumper. Bank, no. Rebound, volleyball underneath. Loose ball foul on Ryan Fazekas. Good call. Only the first foul on Fazekas. 2 fouls on the Blazers, who lead by 13 with 6:01 remaining in the third period. Luke Diener outside right. Dump pass low right. Maravilla backs in on Smallwood and shoots it up. No good. Tap no. Rebound Ryan Fazekas. Blazers ball up a baker's dozen and 5:50 for the third. Braxton Miller with a lob pass. Right corner. Flores. 3. Not that time. Rebound taken away by Luke Diener. Dalton Fleck comes the other way. Front court to the right. Works off the Maravilla screen. Pops the wide open 3. It's an air ball. It'll land out of bounds. No, it's saved in play. Richie Mitchell on the push. Mitchell on the fly. Bounce pass underneath intended for Braxton Miller to Drake Fleck. No travel. 15-footer short. Ryan Fasikas the rebound. Blazers on the run to Richie Mitchell. 2-on-1. Mitchell shoots it in. Richie Mitchell puts the Blazers up 15 and 5-12 for the third. Outside, Dalton Fleck. Fleck off to the left. Outside, Drake Fleck. Out near the timeline, guarded by Nate Flores. Now they jump at him in a double team. Ball tipped away. Dalton Fleck gave it back. Underneath Maravilla. Double fake on Fazekas. Fazekas says, get it out of here. Blazers on the run to Nate Flores. Lefty layup. Yes, and a foul. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The first thing you do to your opponent is you attack them. What do you do next? Nothing, because you don't stop attacking them. Connor Kane returns. Oscar Maravilla goes out. Fouls on Drake Fleck, his first foul on the Vikings in quarter number 3. Javonte Peels will come in for the Blazers. Free throw good for Nate Flores. Peels comes in. Hendricks in for the Vikings. Smallwood goes out. Smallwood has gotten some big rebounds today. He's got 7 rebounds in the contest. He had 5 in the first half, and the Blazers suddenly have blown this game open. It's an 18-point lead. Here comes Hendricks in the right corner. Lob pass stolen by Peels. Back come the Blazers. Shovel pass Richie Mitchell on the fly. He got clobbered right into the stanchion. And let's see if they're going to call an intentional foul. They are not. The foul is charged to Dalton Fleck. They're looking for an intentional, and it was not an intentional foul. Taking a quick glance at it, it looked that way because our view is blocked, but Mitchell is fine. He is up, and he'll step to the free throw line. 4:41 for the third, and the Blazers up by 18. Mitchell's free throw, no good. And the crowd for the Vikings that was so raucous this morning against Culver and raucous in the first half are dead silent. Mitchell again. He missed them both, and the rebound, Connor Kane. That may be an omen, and let's hope it's not. 4:35 for the third. The Blazers up by 18, 51-33. Dalton Fleck on the move to the left, and Braxton Miller picks his pocket. Lob pass ahead, Richie Mitchell. Mitchell flying again, lays it in. Okay, I couldn't get him at the foul line. I'll get him en route to the basket. Timeout call by the Vikings. Oh, yeah, the Blazers have blown this bad boy wide open. It's a 20-point lead. Timeout called. We'll take a break. 4:21 for the third. Blazers 53, Vikings 33. This is the 2014 IHSAA State Basketball Playoffs featuring your Blazers, driven by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana.
Hey everyone, Ed Farmer here. As a closing pitcher for the Sox in 1980, I racked up 30 saves, the Sox record at the time. But thanks to a life-saving kidney transplant in 1991 from my brother Tom, someone else helped save me. Just like my organ donor, you too can give someone a second chance at life. In fact, as a registered organ donor, you can help save the lives of more than 25 people. Be a team player. Register to be an organ and tissue donor at DonateLifeIllinois.org.
Register today to be an organ and tissue donor at DonateLifeIllinois.org.
53-33, Blazers lead by 20. By 20! And they were down by 8 early on in this contest. 4:21 for the third. And if you're Marquette Catholic, if you're Blazer Nation, you keep your foot on the gas. You do not let up at any time. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to turn on the full court pressure. Connor Kane to inbound as the Vikings look to come all the way. They come in play to Lou Diener, who hands it to Dalton Fleck. Fleck front court to the left. Bullet pass underneath to Levi Diener. He traveled. Drake Fleck comes back for the Vikings. Hendricks goes out. Maravilla back for the Vikings. Levi Diener goes out. I noted at the top of the third quarter that you can see this Vikings team getting a little fatigued. And this is where the Blazers take advantage and put the pressure on. It's a 20-point lead and 4:10 for the third. Out front, Richie Mitchell over to the left side for Braxton Miller. Back to Flores. 3 right corner. Not that time. Rebound, Connor Kane. They were trying to put this to sleep. 3:57 for the third. Here comes Dalton Fleck on the move to the left. Hands it to Drake Fleck. Fleck wraparound dribble at the free throw line. Stops, pops, banks it in. Drake Fleck makes it 53-35. Braxton Miller comes right back with a lean in. 15-footer is good, and Fazekas was coming on the runway just in case. 55-35. Braxton Miller and the rest of the Blazers have taken control of this game as Dalton Fleck falls down on the dribble. Travel. Nope. Double dribble is called. Cameron Hall and Kyron Miller come back for the Blazers. Richie Mitchell and Nate Flores will get a breather. It is a 20-point lead for Marquette Catholic. 3:25 left in period number 3. Right corner, Ryan Fazekas. Back outside, Braxton Miller. Over to the left side, tipped out of bounds by Hendricks as he was looking for Kyron Miller in the left corner. Maddox comes back for the Vikings. And out goes Dalton Fleck. Head coach Eli Henson looking for some kind of combination to work. Here's Fazekas on the right wing to Cameron Hall on the right baseline. His pass is picked off by Maddox. 3 minutes for the third, 55-35, Marquette Catholic the lead. They've scored 18 points here in this third period. A lob pass to Maddox, up top Hendricks. Hendricks on the move, left of the lane, spins, fall away 15-footer short, rebound to the floor. Hendricks goes after it, so does Kyron Miller. Ball free, Fazekas comes up with it. Fazekas is fouled by Maravilla, and that's his third. Man, they're doing everything right. Maravilla picks up his third foul on the Vikings. 2:47 for the third. Braxton Miller brings it up. Finds Kyron Miller, back to Braxton Miller. On the move to the left. Now Fazekas left wing, touch pass Cameron Hall. Hall works his way in the lane. His pass tipped out to Kyron Miller. Braxton Miller's three. Not that time. Rebound tipped to the floor, comes out to Drake Fleck. And Javonte Peels chases him down. And now back come the Blazers to Kyron Miller. Miller on the fly, lays it up short. Rebound Braxton Miller on the baseline. Tries to save it and does. Off of Maravilla's leg, out of bounds, stays with the Blazers. 2:18 left in the third period. Levi Diener back in. Maravilla goes out. Malcolm Reed will come on for the Blazers. And who's going to get a breather? It's probably going to be Zeke. It is. Luke Diener comes back for the Vikings. Braxton Miller, the lone starter on the floor for Marquette Catholic, who leads by 20. They lob it into Malcolm Reed. Out front, Javonte Peels on the right side. Braxton Miller underneath Cameron Hall. Hall with a fake and a spin, and he shoots it up and out. Rebound comes down to Hendricks. He lost the ball off his foot. Blazer ball. Dalton Fleck comes back in, and Hendricks goes out. They lob it and play to Javonte Peels. On the right side is Braxton Miller. 2 minutes for the third. Braxton Miller dancing on the dribble off to the left. Finds Cameron Hall, back to Braxton Miller. My good friend Brett Hill giving us a listen. A friend of mine I hope to work with very, very soon. Here comes Miller on the charge. Pitch out left corner, Cameron Hall. Underneath, Malcolm Reed. Spins. Hands to Peels. Missed the layup. Rebound comes down to Diener. And now back come the Vikings. Falling down on the dribble is Drake Fleck, and he's fouled. Kyron Miller with a foul. That's his first. Third foul on the Vikings. They come right to left. 1:25 for the third, and the Blazers lead by 20. Dalton Fleck with a bullet pass underneath to Levi Diener, and he missed the 5-footer in the lane. Blazers rebound. And they're going to probably hold the ball for the final 70 seconds of the third quarter. 55-35, 105 for the third. Cameron Hall with a fake, back outside Braxton Miller. Maddox comes to chase him. Jump pass Malcolm Reen out to Cameron Hall. Underneath Javante Peels, lean in, flip, good. 57-35, the Blazers have stretched it to a 22-point lead. Dalton Fleck off to the right. Dalton Fleck on the drive to the right baseline. Lobs a pass underneath to Levi Diener, and he shoots it in. 34 seconds left in quarter number 3. Braxton Miller comes across the timeline, and he'll come across with a standing dribble. Now Braxton Miller on the charge to the free throw line. He'll come back outside near the timeline. Chased by Maddox, picks up his dribble. Right corner, Kyron Miller back to Braxton Miller. 18 seconds for the third. Malcolm Reed to the free throw line. Kyron Miller, a right corner, 3. No. Rebound, Cameron Hall, and he lays it in with a left hand. How did he sneak under there? 5 seconds for the third, and stolen by Kyron Miller. Miller gathers it in and lays it in. Oh, baby! And the Blazers have blown it wide open. After 3, the Blazers 61, North White 37, 8 minutes away from uncharted territory called a regional championship and a trip to semi-state. We'll be back with the TCF Bank Money Period in 60 seconds. You're listening to the 2014 IHSAA State Basketball Playoffs featuring your Marquette Catholic Blazers, and it's driven by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana.
From Bridgestone, Firestone, and great service is what sets U.S. Tire and Automotive apart. Our service department specializes in brake service alignments and oil changes for customers just like you. Come pay us a visit at 3350 Grant Street in Gary, Indiana, or call 219-884-4600.